Also, Mika's saying David's
What's with the Sage? I mean,
so
Sage is good.
how can David be
A little bit of
against Orion?
comfort
Like,
helps your attack a little bit somehow. Because you get over towards sides easy, kind of VIP for winning you off the plants. A couple of selfish walls that mean that you get into sight a little easier. The slows stop the fast floods. The new wall's pretty decent. You don't have to commit that heavy in. You can wall this from far back. You can wall this from far back. Like Sage is good, man. Stops the neon as well. Not that they played it just for the neon here, but
I'd love to see another smoke come online as well. But Heaven angles.
Hermes, success onto one. Not the end of the world though for PRX. They've still got
dude, what is
Divide
Divide
alive,
doing
and his
in main,
headhunter
bro?
is singing.
What is Divide hitting in
That's
main
an
right
easy
here?
pistol, the first one, by the way, for PRX
Oh,
of the
nice.
series.
Let's go, yeah, Davai. I mean, he's gotten 3, and also just the fact that I think, well, you know, it's tough to say for sure, but having Jing onto the Sage, it's like a little mixture of the compositions.
I got
that
that body shot in there earlier. It's the second guy that body shot. One of the fast guys that body shot.
Perhaps slow down the neon at some point, but now just having the additional barricade of the wall to block off door buys him a bit of extra time as well. Still gonna need to see quite a bit more though. In
the mid fight, I mean, everyone does mid fight on defense though. At one point, it had like a 80% win rate. Just fighting like 2 and 2. So I can't really blame him for doing that. I wouldn't do it against the Sage. I agree.
Trying to open the door up there for Siesta, doesn't have too much success. It's a bit of a farm fest here for PRX.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll take it. Couple of kills for ONSIDE, maybe force the reinvestment from PRX. It's going to get a little bit more expensive or weaken that next round. They'll still get that plant down on A, no problems at all. You have some shenanigans still waiting to happen. As
Oh god, what is he doing though?
A bit of a greedy position
You gotta leave that pause at one point.
2 on 2, and honestly, could still be winnable for ONSIDE.
Yeah, it's winnable. Something has to miss. Nice shot.
No armor to their name, so something making it look pretty easy so far. Hermes with that bulldog missed shot is not the end of the world.
The first miss there. Hey, it shoots so fast.
Breaks get 2, but might be in a bit too close for comfort.
Yeah, I don't think they lost too much either though.
Nah, they didn't lose too much. He went and got the gun. Dude, this. Why took the extra time to make sure that was a headshot?
From Hermes, taking down Forsaken and then picking up the bulldog after that.
Good patience, really, isn't it?
Was that him laughing at his or at Forsaken's?
I don't think it was a good spot.
I'm pretty sure he's laughing
Anyway,
at Forsaken.
Let's get into this bonus here and see what PRX can do. Devise down to a shotgun. The rest of the fellas rolling out with some rifles. So still not too shabby. So it'll primarily be Divide with that headhunter.
Good molly.
Trying to operate in the early stages of this round, at least. That's a good spot. So something taking advantage of the info that was given by the dart.
Bonus is looking pretty good. Divide's got the back up Bucky.
Try to test ONSIDE
in case he gets
setup.
over towards sight for the after plant.
From PRX, I mean, Siesta's kind of standing out in no man's land. No one looking to try to swing to help something. It's up now being a 4-on-4.
Tell you what, it's a great blind from Ray to really kind of stem this aggression. So PRX now have to look for other opportunities around the map, and that's when Ray goes searching as well. Blocked off by the smoke.
Yeah, mid-control still there.
Slow, yeah. I mean, the PRX's Utah on A main was nicer.
So maybe waiting for the smoke. Ray perhaps looking to push through Cat.
30 seconds left.
It's risky, but it could pay off. Otherwise, you're looking at this very defensive anchoring from Hermes. He's got kill trips. He is very far back position, so can always backpedal into safety.
Oh, Divide will lose his duel against Ray. This round might come together for ONSIDE. There's not a lot of time here for PRX to work
Not a lot of time,
with,
but it kind of worked out for them. He decided to go for a... Oh my god.
There's nobody there, as we well know. Plant going down.
Jing, mate.
Finding himself just the 1-for-1.
He won the round.
Put him to bed, and again we find ourselves back in a 2-on-2. Again, very winnable circumstances here for ONSIDE in V, causing a bit of a ruckus, but It will be Forsaken that claims the initial kill onto Siesta, and now on the shoulders of Ray to try to close this one out. He knew where Envy was.
Pistol into a bonus. PRX.
A little bit sharper, and so 3-0 will be the score.
God,
PRX underway nicely on Ascent.
He's completely won the round
Stuck on top with
and then potentially lost it again in the space of 2 seconds.
It's also a result of PRX not investing too much.
He shot the
in
trip
the
as well.
round, so
I mean, he kind of won the
rifles
round, let's
here
be honest.
helps them quite a bit. Nonetheless, though, you do admire how both teams were.
It's so hard for them to get through this Sage war if he survives.
Ray against Devi, and also I guess maybe Hermes.
Outlaw can one-shot everyone.
That's it, though. Eco now for ONSIDE does not bode well.
No, certainly not. Here from ONSIDE, those they tried to stave off PRX in this
Something
one.
on his own here. I mean, maybe. Nice.
이제 기어나갈게 나 바로. 나 살짝 빠질게. 3미터로 점핑.
Hey, the observer's sleeping.
하나였어 계속.
갈라나.
빔이 모이는 사운드 하나. 띵인데요. 띵하다가 헤맨 요르 점프 템에서 집 붙였어.
팀민 써봐. 스테이지도. 팀이 하나 더. 오멘도.
Ooh, okay.
맞어.
둘.
Cloud is making it look interesting. Hold up. So what Forsaken could do on that last half, that last map, and he's going to try and do it himself this time. Something eventually brings to the end that rampage, but Hermes is there now. He's got that one-way cage.
They got so much time they can cancel.
Another 2-on-2.
Good Yoru ult here, to be honest.
Forsaken happy to take the orb in the meanwhile, and here comes Dimensional Drift out from something, looking for that info. Smokes
Did you
through.
saw this? You saw both.
PRX are going to
The
commit.
easy cancel. It's a great
The
Yoru
A
ult
side
from
by the
them.
looks of things with the info that they've got. He still have to make it across mid here as Forsaken, and he does just. He gets spotted on the way through though. Goodness, what a round.
Yeah, look at the pathing now taken by ONSIDE. Parsing through B main instead. They have rifles now in their hands. Safer route too. Something
When's
could
Forsaken
be a
get a
bit
smoke?
late to the party depending on the timing that he kind of reads.
Smoke on A main is deadly.
There's a very slim chance for ONSIDE, but it's still a
4
chance.
seconds.
Ray with
Door
Paranoia
down
too
as
could
well.
Set up Hermes
Oops.
quite nicely. They have to break down the door first though, so that's what they're going for.
It's going to be smoked off anyway. So you're right, a lot of this is going to come down to Hermes.
Well, they know where they both are now.
By Forsaken. Hermes is just going to have to take the risk here. I think he's going to have to push his way forward, see if he can find a duel. Unable to win it. Ray also not quite able to find the trade there onto something, so round's probably over.
Very, very nice.
And it is in the end at
That's
the
a
hands
great
of
Yoru
something.
ult from him, man.
It's close. It's a good effort from ONSIDE.
Yeah, I mean, this
especially
this
Cloudy,
clip in B main's insane from him.
often in the kill feed, but that was
Jordan with the prime appreciate the 4 months.
quite pretty.
I'll do one in the break,
Really
mate.
nice from
Appreciate
Cloudy.
it.
Oh, the flash, yeah, it wasn't quite lined up as well as you would have liked to. So not too bad, but it's just some of these little rounds where PRX like kind of slipping up a bit, but otherwise, as is the
Okay, big
Chico
buy
round
round.
three, Greed is good. Something just
They
gets
get
the
their op
dimensional
out.
drift off some early kills as
Devi,
well.
mate.
Tour
He's
de
just
force
having,
now,
he's
though,
just
and
out here
there
just
is
using
an
all
op
the
on other side
shotguns.
too.
We got Bucky for the bonus because he had 8 bullets. We got
Push down middle
Op
here
now in
from
terms of his
PRX,
ult.
Mostly dry. A little bit of util getting tossed
Shot.
in now, but Forsaken again. Some of these high
Nice shot.
positions and they're not working out for him. Siesta's found the
No
double.
overheat. Hey, that's nice.
First round in the making here for ONSIDE. Flash actually catches Wolverine, so he has to back up. Maybe Envy walking right into the op line. Not going to be a good idea either, but Jing is hoping to salvage.
Sorry, mate. You gotta do more.
Rez
You can
as
see it
well
if you
off
jump at the
onto
top.
EV, who
Oh, this
immediately
is
dies
nice,
straight
man.
away. That's just a feed for Ray, and now Siesta.
Dude, what a lovely round from this
4K.
guy.
No way.
Very, very nice.
Well, beautiful
4
round from
surviving
ONSIDE.
as well. The money gets good. It's
No
very good.
freaking way this
Does
happens.
PRX go for
I mean,
something
yeah.
fast?
No
They probably
freaking
should.
Ray.
Up against an op, don't want to get picked up. He
Well,
got 2
that
good
would've been
ults.
great
They're
if
good
Ray
for
was one of
fast.
the players in the round, but
He got 2 kills.
okay, but Siesta, look at that. And of course, Wolverine, a bit of self-blind, but it just buys enough time
No
for
freaking Ray.
for Wolverine to get in the position.
No freaking Ray.
All right, Elfish.
좋아요.
But yeah,
See? 2 kills.
Not fast on
it's
this.
just PRX not
Might
like
get picked
really
off.
anticipating some of these positions or plays from ONSIDE.
Did even ONSIDE were like expecting something fast. We got Op not going for a pick, just holding passive. Get a kill, slide out. Even they were like, surely we just sort of hit one of these sites.
Yeah, plenty of time to adapt into this one still for PRX, and they've got quite a buffer to play with.
I tell you what though, this is great for ONSIDE because now they are close to all 5 alts, and a lot of these alts can help them just kind of weather the storm of this defense side. If they have,
Do you think on a lot of these, like a drone to, okay, yeah.
The overdrive for Siesta,
I was gonna say like a drone around now to clear B main and make it look like he's setting up an op is really strong.
It's testing Hermes.
Like the 1 minute mark.
That cage to work with for now, but only for so long. Has to break open that wall to add the element of doubt into the minds of
Omenor got
PRX.
cancelled. They weren't fully believing here. They didn't make that much sound. PRX might think there's 3 here.
The 2 players on this site. TC Ray go back. 1 for 1, not going to be good enough for them so far. And here comes
very nice.
PRX.
Yeah, they're still trying to work out if he's backside or not.
B site. They really maybe did need the extra assistance of Ray there.
Spike planted.
Now he has to get it done on this rotation alongside Wolverine. There could be a run it back when the kill comes through here, but it's the wrong one as far as ONSIDE are concerned. There's nothing really left for Ray in this round but to try to find some exit kills. See if he can maybe hold on to this extra rifle, save a bit of cash into the next round.
Omenor for that. They thought someone might be here still. So while the smoke was up and they know he's not going to push out, he wanted to get the spike so they could double push through back of sight.
So not quite able to take the final rifle away, but like you said, you know, the game against Nongshim
On this one? Yeah, no, they do
kind of understand what
I think the only way the ONG are going to win rounds is obviously ults, but I think this guy needs to get active.
They just want to get some more reps in, and it's nice to have that nonetheless. And of course, Alex definitely wants to...
You meant for seconds ult? Yeah. He was back at site with Jing here in the smoke after that.
All of that,
and then he ults and then he gets the spike and then they double click back at site.
They maybe put, you know that meme where they put the little like stick in their spokes and they trip themselves down with Abyss? I think that's kind of happening a little bit. But then at the same time, now it's like, yeah, we were on a tricycle, we're taking out the training wheels, PRX are starting to find that form again. And if they really are in that form again, I just don't see it for ONSIDE. We're not seeing anything too inspiring yet. Like the closest thing that we've had so far on this map was Cloudy with that little 3K that kind of almost turned things around. Yeah. Maybe Siesta with the op kills too.
Yeah, Siesta's 4K was nice. But, that's kind of easier said than done. To see if he can try and get involved in these rounds a little bit earlier on, if he's going to be the only point of difference.
The ults from PRX? No, they're much better, man.
Maybe then
it's been
at a certain point you'll
good from them.
into the setups of PRX.
This is the thing with PRX. They're fine when they snowball. Like when they're snowballing, like they do it very, very well. It's when they have like the bad starts,
to go up against him.
And then you have to make sure that you use your ult in the right round.
Like mentioned before, they do have those
to kind of get back into the game.
You can kind of understand wanting to stay alive enough to make use of them or fully.
The Waylay ult? I'm strictly talking about this map, yeah. Because the Waylay ult wasn't great.
Disrespect PRX a bit. Don't play into PRX.
On second review, the Waylay ult was better than I thought.
Teams tend to do, and then it starts to go all awry from that point forward. Just not like now. Wow.
Yeah, something just goes walking into Siesta's line.
Dude, Device, like, really, man? I gave you the op for that?
Condition come together for ONSIDE is those opening kills from Siesta. Device has crept very far forward, and he's going to get a freebie onto Wolverine. I'm not sure how that hole in the defense has been exploited so easily. PRX will be very pleased to get this one back to a 4-on-4. Ray tries to fake it out, and he's not able to do it. Device is
nice
just putting in a shift this round. Eventually will fall to Hermes,
like
who pops that neural theft, trying to figure out where PRX
kind of
ahead, and it's no
there.
surprise.
Whoa, Sovo.
They are on
Desperate.
the A site.
Super desperate.
Hunter's Fury not really doing a whole lot of damage here.
You're going to put Omen ult in, that guy needs to be swinging.
As that smoke just shows his noggin.
Something pretty cool there, just with Devi watching here. He had the TP, but he was at an angle, knowing that he would have seen him. Like, if he actually went to do a TP that could have seen it, he has to peek out a little bit.
It really
he was just locked in the whole time. He didn't believe the TP. He would have seen the
purchasing a ticket
I mean, we would have seen him a little
Getting
bit.
that train to Busan.
Okay.
But it's also like a little oopsie boopsie, you know? You have a little fatality in the form of something.
You gotta save, man.
But ultimately,
Kinda
that
gotta be saving
allows
this.
for Divide to sneak all the way up catwalk, because
Got no money.
as tends to happen, Siesta was just caught kind of repositioning.
Ooh, Envy's on the chase here, see if he can catch up to Cloudy. Doesn't look like he's quite going to get there in time.
Okay.
So Vandal goes through, but that's really not the greatest surprises considering the circumstances here. ONSIDE now down 6-1. It's a similar scoreline to what we saw in that first map between ONSIDE and PRX, where ONSIDE was the team that was up 6-2 at one point, and obviously we saw that they were not able to capitalize on that. You imagine that PRX will be able to capitalize on this lead, and at that point maybe this series is over.
Yeah, that's part of the storyline for sure. I mean, maybe you want to see Coach Hype calling in timeout at some point, but still being able to eke out a bit of a, you know, just some kind of a couple of rifles. But it's the ults that I really hope for. Bit of aiming space being held, but PRX just kind of anticipate the plays around it too. I mean, they see this so many times. PRX have the experience that maybe ONSIDE a little bit more lacking. Pixel angles in one ways. Oh.
Works out really well for Divide.
Whoa.
Now Jinx is going to backfill into that position and get
Mate,
another one. So PRX just ripping this
honest.
A site open, unless Siesta has anything to say about it. But
This poor
he's
guy
got
just has to kill
multiple
everyone
lines
else who
to
don't
worry
run.
about. Lurking behind him will be a concern. He's hit by that paranoia as well, but somehow sliding his way through gets the better of Envy. It's a one-man army at the moment for ONSIDE, but apparently that one-man army is still
What are
not
you
quite
doing?
enough. Site will be taken, plant will be down. Something up close and personal. Shotgun sniping gets the better of Hermes.
And then it's Cloudy again. Hero rifle from before. But it's just so much that he has to put together and so many obstacles in his way as well. Oh, that was enough. I was going to say high-low, but Jing had the elevation from back top heaven. And it's just funny because Jing had the slow orb to kind of control the entrance of
Beats
A
is sleeping quietly. He's got no idea.
just like crap walks around it, which gives Siesta that slight opening. You can tell, like, probably Alex watching that is starting to, you know, have some heart palpitations a bit. But it's still good enough with something, and, you know, the whole setup around right at the end. So, like you say, it's definitely going to be difficult for ONSIDE. They have to start putting more rounds together,
God,
otherwise it's curtains on their entire season's run.
Well, once again, see a bit of that pressure over towards the A side of the map.
It's like you summon him with. If he spams 7-1 enough, Desp gets summoned.
Enough to push PRX away.
Portal closed.
Meanwhile, something's kind of just working middle alone.
Like the
Could be an awkward spot to be in. That flash is not a bad one. Info given.
like the Batman thing where you shine it in the light
out mid.
and he appears.
Yeah, PRX trying to mark.
You shine it in the sky. You shine 7-1 in the sky. Desp just appears.
Rifle now, and everyone's just kind of giving all across. Oh, it's running back shut down.
Might be the world's fastest runner back.
The Desp signal, yeah.
Drone is at least getting the info that PRX are working their way out of mid towards B, so you can rotate a couple of players in that direction. Two now set up on the site itself. Fast rotate for Hermes, who is sitting in mid. PRX not pulling the trigger just yet on either of these sites, but Divide gets that late lurk out into middle that catches Hermes, and now it starts to fall apart.
Guys, you can just B-split, you're fine.
Two players down. ONSIDE only have to defend for another 25 seconds, but they just don't have the soldiers to do that with. Siesta, again, a one-man army trying to hold on to B, but cannot do enough.
I mean, it's running all over him right now.
That is the B side taken.
Divine made this one easy.
Yeah, it's really maximizing every bit of resource.
Zaf's with the prime, appreciate the 26
Sure,
months.
what else Ray
Thank you
could
for
do.
that.
I mean, it's such a deep smoke as well. He'll set up a progression to try to allow him to sneak forward, but Forsaken's hiding inside. Spammed around it. Ray's just looking for exits. Won't be able to find it, and he's going to get hunted
Is
down.
EA coming back to the pro scene? God knows, man.
Not good enough there,
Maybe for open
but
qualifiers, but I don't know if he's been playing the game or not.
As far as PRX are concerned, this is going swimmingly.
It's beautiful. It's really... Can I go glaze PRX?
Yeah.
Back in that form, you know? It's like this really harmonious push and pull of the PRX tide. And the ocean spray is cold, man. I mean, look at how, like, just they're trying to get some information. They've shut down the run it back.
FNS has been grinding. It doesn't mean that Ye's been grinding, though.
Even though ONSIDE does have a couple of players on B, like, the relay bolt was sent out, and that's enough of a go signal for Divide to find a flank. Happy with the resources that ONSIDE already spent. Now it's the economy that's
he is trust, okay, sure.
And
good enough for me. We'll trust you. Confirmed, he's back.
A couple of stacks around the off angles, but the one
they won't expect the second one there, though.
All.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. A few taps in from Jing, and that's enough.
Oh, they don't even go towards
Once
middle.
again,
It's for nothing.
going to default their way back over towards A.
It's a little trip.
Paranoia is going to be a good one, that trip, of course.
No, he's got util in his hand. He can't even spam with it.
PRX still just happy to wait their time out here in A main, see if they can find themselves another entry. Pot flash. Oh, it's going to be cancelled. Ray!
Oh
what?
my god, Ray,
Where
what
has
is that?
Come from? Just
they
a
were
bit of
just
spam
chilling
into
in
the
the smoke for a long time, but Ray's hit some bangers. Did he see any of them? He saw one.
Lovely.
Spider sense was tingling for Ray, and he's almost on for the ace. It's stolen away, of course, there by Divide, but I don't think Divide's going to close this out alone. And try and escape. Yes,
Very
will chase
nice.
him
Get
down
some guns on this one.
Clean up a round out of nowhere.
I mean, the only rounds they win are just hero rounds. 2 rounds.
Shout out to Andy.
Siesta 1, Ray 1.
That was Ray with some X-ray vision back there.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
I think
He's
his
got
first
the
2 is through
vision.
smoke, right?
I can't believe it.
Oh, look at that.
He did have X-ray vision. Check him, PC.
Our Rider's going to be having a great time. No, but that was awesome, though. I mean, really. It was quite readable, not going to lie, for PRX. Just
that show was nice. That show was really nice.
They have the reaction to quickly elude and avoid
spam the sides, that's where everyone hugged, and then...
hiding around it, all it takes was that simple check, and now
nice
Siesta is an op again. There's a good chance that they get away with maybe a 4-8 or 3-9.
Is he just going to walk through middle now?
Outside.
This is the problem when, like, you feel like you have to make plays. Damn, fair play though. He's a beast. He's going for more. Oh my god, he's going for more. Oh, he missed.
The refrag isn't quite there, but there's still a fight happening over middle. CS with that overdrive. Sliding in onto Envy's position, and Divide unable to claim a connection with the tour de force.
Wait, he's saying Divide differently.
To retreat back to safety and maybe leave the initial parts of this job up to Forsaken. Spikes are tough on
Isn't this Darvai?
Well,
no smokes for Forsaken on offer.
TP, pick it up, but...
Okay, Siesta hanging around
big
a little
Omen,
bit too
no,
long. Ray and Cloudy had already
no
exited
spike
middle,
yet,
so
though.
Siesta is caught isolated.
Yeah, that's always the thing for PRX. They just wanted to try to scout or source out as to where ONSIDE may still be positioned at the end of that little kerfuffle.
30 seconds left.
But for now,
Back a B,
2v2
just get shot.
And the spike onto Forsaken. They can pull off TP plays. Spotted out Cloudy at the end.
They
so
still got time to go get him.
More than likely a 1-1 setup for ONSIDE.
Gotta get in there fast,
very
man.
well overwhelm the site.
Got a gun out, just run at him.
Back of the dart, the shock darts might try to slow things down here as well. Must win duel for Divide. Misses the shot. The spam's not there to deny the plant. Forsaken still alive here as well. Somehow
they're gonna win
Cloudy
it.
gets nothing done.
The
Ray slowed.
trip
And Ray-
as well.
Has his position given away. Makes the job even more difficult. Gets himself a smoke down, hoping for
Poor
a peek
guy,
from
man.
Forsaken.
Poor
but
guys. I feel bad from the
timing
game.
is perfect. Forsaken will claim 9 for PRX.
Last round before the switch.
It's a good effort from ONSIDE, but they just sort of lost their heads a little bit in that mid control.
Yeah. Just sticking around a second too long.
Ray here, but he doesn't know
it,
though.
though. You know, I mean, just it's.
You want him to
not
all back
exactly
a side
bad
once he
position
killed
if you
the
wanted info.
Omenal.
Yeah, but it's,
But like,
it's
how
a
did you know
3v2
that
and
they're
you
over towards B
give
main
them
with the
two-
Omenal?
No, sorry, 3 2v1s.
Yeah,
could
yeah,
You know what I
They
mean?
could
Like, that's
literally
just
be A
not good
main.
enough from ONSIDE.
Just, yeah.
He's got no info. It would just be a gamble.
Great play nonetheless. Now they're looking for a tiles crunch.
Like
PRX
maybe if
just
there was
completely.
maybe it's the
That was
recon
some
went
disciplined play towards the back of that.
and the
little
recon scanned, but even
post plant
then,
as well for PRX. Now it's dimensional
we'd have
drift.
to
They're
hug
clearing
tight
out
wall
the
and he might just get
entirety
wrecked.
of heaven as well as short. The Hunter Spirit to try to line it up for Envy. And at the same time, look at...
Woo! How does Forsaken keep getting in these positions? He's got a chance at another couple there as well, but he doesn't quite manage to land the shots that he needs. Still, it looks like it'll be enough here. PRX have just swarmed their way into that A
I can safely say I've never seen
Cloudy
that
trying to make
chamber
amends for
trip
that
here.
last round here. A 1v4. Down to 3 now. Something spots him out, gives him a little bit of a kiss on the way past. Down to 45 HP now, and it's not finished off. Delvi and Envy have to get this one done as a duo. It looks like they are more than happy to try to play it together. Well, Cloudy almost getting in position to make something happen, but in the end, Envy will finish it. 10 on the board for PRX. And they are working their way towards a series victory here. It will be a comfortable
He's going to get
series
at least 7. I didn't think they were going to get 10, man.
First map of Abyss.
Yeah. That said, though, it really does kind of tug at my heartstrings a bit. I would have hoped to see ONSIDE do a little bit more, maybe even take a map away. But nonetheless, despite all their best efforts, this ends up
One
still
round closer
in a
to a
2-10
T1 Hay
first
one.
half, with them starting out on the
The
defense
T1
side.
DRX is going to be
They picked this
interesting,
side,
man.
So it's
No matter who loses,
kind
it's
of unfortunate.
has a
to
rough
see it
year.
happen. Like the
Hasn't
plays
had a
are
rough
neat.
year.
Siesta, you admire the
You said you would
courage,
do a
the
prime ad?
confidence to
Oops.
try.
Squeeze on Twitch at the moment.
Switcher Master to Omen. Oh.
EMV. That if you're watching on YouTube, maybe you want to make your way over towards Twitch. Maybe you're on Twitch. You can go out full screen, click down towards here. You can scroll down towards. Do we have our sub, bro? The problem is I use TMV for the ads. You can click this button here and then you can click. It's not going to cost you anything. You're going to get no ads for the next month. That'll be playoffs and play-ins. Might have forgotten about it. That's okay. Support the channel. Up to TMV. Yeah, we got to work out who to give our prime to.
Really going all out.
We've seen a lot the past several days, man. Do you know about New Life?
What's that?
It's like this movie that they released in
Moonlight. What are
where
you
it's
typing right now, bro?
made by like a really small indie team because it's a mom who picked up 3D animation because she wanted to do something for her son. And it's like the funniest thing because it's like kind of bad the way it looks. But people love it now just because of the story. I don't know.
Have you seen that
It's a little
TMV's
bit
buying a house
Anyway,
next to you? Mate, why do you think I moved to Iceland?
PRX defense.
David. Headhunter. Connection. Back on out, and still looking for more fights. He will lose his head. Lose the A site there as well. PRX forced to try to make a retake happen here with a player deficit.
Spike planted.
Might not be able to get it
Damn,
done.
they want some space.
Okay. Push in here from ONSIDE.
Crossfire.
Take that fight to PRX apparently. Tart should get a bit of info there. Flash as well, I think might be a good one. So far ONSIDE all pretty healthy. PRX not finding the shots that they need. They're like fish in a barrel right now on ONSIDE.
I said no.
They're not very good at shooting fishes in barrels apparently. Why? It's
Why
a
was this a
1v3.
20-second
Ray has to get this one
fight
done
with
alone,
no
but they're all
kills?
so low, it'll take just a couple of taps, but he missed every shot. Unbelievable.
No way.
What is that round from
Okay.
ONSIDE?
Give me the next game, man. Give me
They
T1.
had them
PRX.
hook, line, and sinker. They were fish in a barrel, and they were trying to
Mate,
go fishing, but the hook missed.
What was
the
this
line missed
here?
and the sinker missed, and everything. Oh my god! I don't even know
Everyone's
what to
spamming.
say.
No one like fully
That was the
committing.
perfect setup for ONSIDE.
This is an 8-person duel
It's just
at
a stunned
short and tree.
There's so many moments
And then when
where
they
PRX
finally
is just
commit,
dipping
something
in
just
and
pops
out
everyone.
of tree.
You've just got to shoot them.
It's tough though. I mean, I guess PRX weren't fish in that scenario. They were eels. They were so slippery. Such a tight corner.
Envy,
and
mate.
Pressure's
It's
definitely on
2-11.
for ONSIDE. If not from forward,
They're
now
gonna
it's
be buying.
110%. Forced buy, and this is their last hope.
Oh, what a
Siesta
shot.
opens things up strong.
Yeah, bye-bye. Not shabby at all. Oh, Forsaken gets a bit of helping hand from Jing, who actually does have to double down to try to hold on to this A side. His
Mate,
util
any other agent, he's dead there.
going a long way to keeping this one safe,
dead
but
anyway.
just looking for a little bit of wiggle room. Now leaves it on to Envy, who is able to get himself one.
With a judge.
So something with a judge, by the way, having to get this one done.
Okay, he's a little close by.
Oh, he wasn't expecting that.
Just ran at him.
So ONSIDE,
Well,
get the bonus.
Yeah.
Good
Wasn't
way
done
to
to
try to
Nika.
turn things around. Of course, you need a lot more rounds, but this is a great way to start. So probably quite able to get maybe the next as well, 4-11. It's nice to see that, you know, even with their backs against the wall, Siesta, the whole team just kind of leads the charge straight up through A short. And I don't want to say it again. You know,
PRX is here. Yeah, they should have bought.
Under a microscope
Like at least
some
Envy
point.
should have
Like
bought.
that was.
I can understand
he
the way.
peeked into a 1v3.
Guess he wants to know whether or not there was anybody else coming through A main. Well, Davai here again. Not seeing anything outside of B at the moment, so the rest of the setup for PRX is going to persist. Be careful there, homies. I was going to say, Davai looking to find some headshots.
How
Jing
is
as well
Jing
in through
popped
middle,
that guy?
claiming one.
The bandit is
Davai's
so good,
position
man.
is
I'm
gonna be a
telling
real
you.
thorn in the side of
Wolverine
ONSIDE
gets a kill, he
here.
gets his ult. That's his ult.
Maybe a little bit more than he ought to have. The rest of the fight wasn't happening. Forsaken and Jing were not interested,
Mate, this
but
gun is
Jing's still sticking
insane.
around. 7 more shots available to him.
Remaining.
Will eventually get finished off by Ray, but Forsaken
Yes,
up
sir.
close and personal with a classic. Surely could not get this one done. Could he? I don't think so. Ray will finish it and ONSIDE survive. Another scary looking round.
Jing's very good with the
say he
bandit,
does.
mate. This gun is just
Definitely
bastard,
have
though.
to
I'm
put it
telling you,
first.
it's so insane.
But no, that was still pretty neat with all the little shots thrown at ONSIDE. The recon, the peek out from Cat, and all around the place, really.
TGS
It's
98
more
with the
plays
prime.
like
Appreciate the
these that will
14
kind
months.
of
Thank you so much,
temper
man.
ONSIDE's aggression somewhat and force them to think, but we'll see how the rest of it goes. I mean, depending on how ONSIDE kind of calls rounds or makes some plays, it could be different. It's an op now, and shock darts too.
Yeah, it's a really good shock dart as well, by the way.
Oh, he's
Something
out of there as well.
able to get out
I feel like
to
someone's
safety.
got a lot of fast kills.
So 1 for 0 so far. That's not what ONSIDE is looking for, but they're still trying to push their way into
In
B.
both the maps together.
There's 3 players to defend this site. Imagine it's going to be a pretty tough ask for ONSIDE unless they decide to call the cancel, but I think they're
Dude,
a little
look at
bit
this
too committed right now.
stronghold of
Call it
B,
sunk
man.
cost fallacy as
Look at
Envy
this
chimes in
stronghold
onto
of
Cloudy.
B.
He
The
will fall, but
positions
you've
are
still
so
got
nice.
2 more players here.
Enemy remaining.
And Forsaken
Team A.
alongside Davai and Jing make it
Delayed
look easy
so much on this.
for PRX
Such a
to get to
util,
12.
like even if you're just looking at util, it's such a
Yeah,
util diff on
starting off
this.
on the right foot. We're
shock
just
dart, no, the
checking
shock was nice,
initially with
man.
the op and the shock darts, but you can see the
The
value
damage
of
shock.
it once they hear all the footsteps and kind of really breaking apart
Wrong pause.
ONSIDE's attempts at pushes. You know, it's just you went A couple of times.
If someone
now
can hold
PRX
your
kind of
stairs,
just
like,
needs a
you
B
farm
push,
at that
and
pause.
they just managed to guess that correctly. And
Timeout.
having Davai to just jiggle around or hold the angle long enough for Jing and
Praying for a
Forsaken to
miracle.
get close in makes it incredibly difficult. So timeout, maybe the last buy. Siesta is 2 away from an overdrive. It's not going to be the easiest feat, but at least Wolverine does have to run it back. But like the desk said, though, as well, like in that previous little segment, it's the fact that ONSIDE on their attacks, oftentimes it's always these
Yeah, how people
all-in
this
or
good at
nothing
drawing?
pushes. They're just dumping everything that they've got. Of course, Jing's mom again, lovely to see her. But yeah, just like dumping everything into the site. It's fast, and if the opposing team doesn't react in time, then it works. But when it's PRX and they're starting to anticipate some of these plays, maybe not. So I wonder what this timeout will provide for ONSIDE.
Well, it's going to have to provide a lot, I'll tell you that for free.
Thank you.
They need 8 rounds in a row.
Yeah.
Tough ask.
And light shields too. Okay, it's another try. We'll give B a go. 4-1 split. So just maintain a bit more map presence, slowing things down a bit as well, but let's run it back otherwise into B.
Flash around the corner there. 2 players.
Does something take the
Sitting at the
TP
back of
here?
the
Just
side
how
here,
strong.
Something's good enough to get rid of the run it back, but now he's got to do a little bit more alone. You'll see the double peek
ran
come
out.
through. It's just too much to handle.
He tried to stick around, save Envy, and then it ran
He
out.
was the 3rd player there for PRX once again.
Dude, we're on top of this lag.
Nice clean
Hey,
shot
it's
into
12-4 up.
Hermes, but
How's Divine not rotating on
sure
this?
that's gonna be enough to put this
Insane, he
retake
must have had him
together.
early.
Jing potentially can get a revive through here as well, but he needs to
Bruh.
fight for control of the site first, and that's not going to happen. Jing out of the picture. We are back into a 2-on-2. Paranoia through, not quite going to be enough
One
to
enemy
catch up with
remaining.
Wolverine's position, and that shock dart
Oh, it's
too much
winnable.
for Forsaken. Devi is going to give himself every opportunity here as he just TP's back on into Boatshed, but the reality is the time has gotten away from him, and there's no reason for ONSIDE to even peek him at this point. He'll tap, try to draw through a peek, but not getting what he needs out of this one. So ONSIDE are going to go to
Pick them both
5.
down there. Oh, just got out of there.
Which still keeps them afloat. Wow, not bad.
There's
I mean, for a
7
second,
more.
you might see a clear standard duo, Jing and Forsaken, being able to swing, but they kind of didn't expect an extra layer of Wolverine still being around B main. They run it back on the entry as well, just doing quite a bit. So it's a good shakeup from ONSIDE. Just need more of those rounds.
Why are they still believing me? It's,
Siesta with the entries has been
it's what you do, man.
tremendous.
You at least want to give it a good go.
But now taking things a little bit more slow, PRX starts to reinforce the B side a lot more heavily.
That same shock dart coming through from PRX, this time not quite as impactful as what we saw earlier on in the piece, and Headhunter also goes a little astray there for Devi. Still got numbers over towards B though. And if ONSIDE decide they want to commit to this, they might run into Jing!
He's pinned
the
up and got
3K,
2
and
more.
Envy
It's
Bear as
insane
well.
from Jing.
Doesn't exactly have the greatest of weaponry, but he's got enough
He
to hold on
handled
to the
that
side
situation
here.
very well.
Backing it up, pop that drone to get the information through. Forsaken could have TP'd back over to B, but in the end, he's just going to lock down things in middle. There's nowhere for Hermes to go without being spotted. Now there is, if maybe Forsaken falls off that line. He does see him. For a second, he might miss that timing, throwing that smoke in.
This smoke is perfect.
Yeah.
Envy, what are you
Set
doing,
up
mate?
right behind it, and Hermes going to try to spray, but it's Envy that goes one better, and that is that. 13 to 5. PRX, they begin their lower bracket run. It is a big mountain to climb.